Jesus, why is this music like bass boosted? What the fuck? I'm watching it on Mean Mine. I can't remember how you pronounce their name, but they're a Hytale related content creator. But yeah. Anyway, hello. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. I'm just turning my lights on, and then I think we're good to go. Let me turn that fella on. There you go. Lovely. What is that? Oh, it's a black stand bar thing. Martin, the latest episode was so incredibly good, and the end in between was insane. Yeah, it was something else, wasn't it? By the way, like, I mean, I think I said it in Twitch chat last night anyway, or I've said it in the Patreon comments, but everything to do with Harry, aside from like his initial like appearance in the world, like everything that Oz has thrown at me has been with no prior discussion. I was just like, oh, you know, yeah, this is Harry. This is what he's about. Do with that what you will. So in the moment, I am reacting and trying to hold role play and process it and like on the fly think of what's the best way to go about this. And we talk about it in the post show after the finale episode. So if you don't know, Dungeon Delivery finishes next week. And the episode is basically done already. Just a few bits of artwork to go in from Ozza, and then it's all good. But it is music, sound effects. I've made the credit sequence and all that sort of stuff. If you are somebody who has signed up to the Patreon at any point up until basically yesterday, then yeah, basically you'll be in the credits, which I think is quite exciting. Brilliant. Just got Red Bull straight down that shirt and these shorts. Fantastic. Didn't want to wear them this weekend or anything. Oh gosh. But yeah, how long did it end up being? What, the next Dungeon Delivery episode, the finale is significantly shorter. Obviously episode 30, episode 19 even. 30, what I'm talking about. Episode 19 was a long boy. That was like 3 hours 30. But if I can see it, where is it? Dungeon 20. Here we go. I'm obviously not going to press play on anything or show it on screen, but I'll have a quick look. There's only one part that I've not done yet, so I will just have to do the math on that. Where is it? I mean, my guess is this bit. I mean, how long is this little section here? This section here is, it goes from 1:33 to 1:35. So that's about 2 minutes. I would imagine the bit before that is probably going to be 90 seconds to 2 minutes. So if I put in an adjustment layer, which is about that long, then I can have like a rough idea of how long this episode's going to be. Let me just pull this to here. Cool. And then I pull this to here. There we go. Okay, cool. So the second half of the episode clocks in at... this is including credits as well. That clocks in at 1 hour 41. And the first half of that episode currently sits at... It's a slightly shorter first half. That clocks in at 54 minutes. So that's basically about 2.5 hours. Actually, no, it's a bit more than that, isn't it? It's about 2 hours 40. So again, another slightly longer episode. We've been trying to have them be down at like the 2.5 to 2:15 mark at most. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. And also the credits alone is 5 minutes. There's two little bits that are like a minute, about 2 minutes long each. That's another thing. That's where the additional 10 minutes for this episode comes from. But yeah. But how do we all... I mean, I don't know if anybody in chat is bothered about spoilers for Dungeon Delivery. I feel like anybody who's into Dungeon Delivery just watches it with immediacy. I don't know anybody who's like playing catch up on it and stuff. But without going too spoilery, what did you think to the episode? And what did you think to Harry's whole thing? Gonna do it in work tomorrow. Oh, okay. Maybe don't say that then. There's people who are playing catch up. That's fine. That hurt me. Funny. Feature requests. I didn't know this was a new tab on the Hytale website. Huh. So there is. Where am I looking? Let me just check this. Hold on. All right, lovely. Let's go to here. I think I need to do a bit of this and a bit of this. There we go. Lovely. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize the Hytale website now they've got a feature suggestions. So slab stacking, boats, fishing system, automation is obviously a big thing that a lot of people have been asking for. But I know they've already hired like was it the not Tech-It? Who was it? What's the really good mechanical automation stuff from Minecraft? Why is the name escaping me? Create Mod. They've already hired the guys from Create, as far as I recall. So that is going to be mega. So that's going to be huge. Simple skill tree and system and leveling. I think that will probably come in this story mode that we're actually going to read about in a moment. A playtime counter would be useful. You know who that's for? That's just for the fucking... I did 100 days of Hytale. That's all that's going to be for. Guarantee it. But maybe people actually do care about how many hours they put into a game, like on Steam. I don't know. Add a color wheel to the avatar customizer. The color wheel is tricky only because it's not often just a case of doing a simple hue shift to change some of the textures. They technically could. They could make more of like a black to white gradient map, and then you could color wheel on top of it. But I think I personally do quite like that Hytale, and obviously now Violet now works for them, that they are in control of the aesthetic of the game to that degree. Improved mouth and eye animation during speech. When an avatar talks, the mouth should animate dynamically instead. So wait, so is that a thing? So does Hytale already now have native voice chat? Because I've not played it since the launch month, because I wanted to wait for the stuff that we're reading about today, and kind of like a more general big boom before jumping back in. But this blog post chat is a chonker. Look at this. Look at it. It's a big boy. And we're going to read it all because I'm super interested in Hytale. I love it. I think it's great already as a game. And it's this stuff in particular that I've been most excited for from it. Obviously, it being a sandbox game, great, amazing. You know, it did what it needed to do. But actually telling an episodic story and having something that has a chronology to it, I've been quite excited by that prospect from its inception. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Hello, everyone. This is Simon, game director of Hytale and founder of Hypixel. Today, we're going to take a first look at Chapter 1 and everything around it. Since the early access launch, we've been shipping weekly, but have deliberately held back new content to focus on the game's foundations. When we acquired the game, we had to go back to a version of Hytale that was well over 4 years old, and most of the work since then has gone into catching up, rebuilding tools, and growing the team. Now that we can finally focus on new content, we're going to give you a first look at what that means. The original plan was to keep each chapter hidden until a proper reveal, but given this project's history, asking everybody to wait in the dark again doesn't feel right. So for Chapter 1, we're going to show you some of the new content that we've been working hard to deliver. To be transparent, there aren't many reasons to come back and play Hytale right now. We've a lot of work to do to realise the game's potential, and this is just the start of that journey. Some of what follows will deserve its own blog post, but for now, let's just dig into it, because there's a lot to talk about. Warning! We're going to spoil a lot of what we've been working on in this post. Almost everything below is a work in progress and may change before it's released. Chapter 1. Look at that behemoth. What is that, like a mech? It's like a cobbled together mech. Gives me like very like World of Warcraft vibes, that bad boy. Haven't touched the game since release day. I mean, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Hytale really fell off and this, that, and the other. It's like, bro, I put more hours into Hytale than I have a lot of other modern video games. Like, I played it for its content to its fullest extent, and then I'm literally just waiting for the next major patch and step forward in more of the vision of what Hytale is. But I've absolutely got my fix out of it, which was nice. All right then, dungeons and boss fights. At its core, Hytale strives to be an RPG sandbox game. As we begin that journey, we are introducing our first handcrafted dungeon, featuring the first multi-phase boss fight showcased in the screenshot above. Oh my god. Look at this place, dude. Can you make it full screen? Oh, that is the full scale of it. Okay. I'm just looking at all the details in it. I mean, the real Hytale aficionados, your Quebec corners, your Hugos and everybody else like that will be finding all sorts of stuff in these screenshots. I find that chest interesting with the no entry sign. I don't know if that's a stylistic choice or whether that is like if it's painted on just to be like, no looking in my chest, or whether it's actually a mechanic like you'd have to clear out X mobs before you can open it. Love all the different goblins as well. They look so sick. Nice. Okay, what else we got? Now this is, so is this the background of that shot? Oh, it's somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. Look at this place. Ginormous, dude. We've already had like wandering around, maybe not quite to this scale, but up in the frozen wastes, there are some underground portions which are like essentially sprawling dungeons. And they do have a room that culminates the end of it. It's just that there wasn't anything to fight in there. You know what I mean? There wasn't any kind of like final boss or goal at the end of that, you know, long segment of tunnels. Oh my God, there's actually like a teaser trailer. Okay, hit me with it. I love the idea that these are going to play like traditional MMO dungeons. And imagine we get things like raids that can only be done in multiplayer and you have to have a server with all your mates and stuff like that. Oh man, it'd be so good. I'm gonna move this music over to this screen here actually. Loop, there you go, lovely. All right then, so the tech behind the boss fight is called the Encounter Manager, which is already available to the public in its current pre-release. It coordinates the phases, wave spawn, and arena changes that make up encounters and boss fights. Encounters are authored as content instead of engine code, so our designers can keep making them, and so can you. Sick. And I hope that those warnings appear, by the way. Maybe we don't need the verticality of it. I actually quite like when games only have it on the ground. Like WildStar was one of the first MMOs that I think really properly leaned into telegraphing, as they called it, for boss fights and mechanics and stuff. I know other games like WoW and stuff like that do it as well, but I feel like WildStar was the first one to say like, no, we're telling you where the attack's going to go. It's up to you to get out the way of them. Whereas I feel like other MMOs, it's simply there for the sake of it, and you still have a long time to escape the grasps of it. So that's quite cool. With each dungeon and encounter we create, we expand the toolbox available for the next one, allowing the team to iterate much faster. Here we go. Faction update. The Goblins. Look at them all. What a happy gang. For our first chapter, we decided to focus on a handful of NPCs and the Goblin faction. The features we were building lined up well with what we had in mind for them. Their tech is janky on purpose, and they're just a fun faction to start early access with. Goblins will come in many shapes and sizes, with different roles and personalities. They hang out together, and even when they look disorganized, there's something going on under the chaos. Part of the fun is getting to know their personalities as you play. Feast Master Charge, alright. God, he's a big boy. Bloody hell. Damn. Okay, cool. Like that, like a little charge. You know what's nice as well is it looks like the hitboxes. Like one of my complaints on Flight SMP and Minecraft in general, like Bedrock especially, is it always feels like the mobs are this big, yet the hitboxes feel twice the size. Whereas I always found in Hytale that the hitboxes felt correct and relative to the size of the mob. And I don't know how they achieve that. I don't know whether it is they are only putting the hitbox on the actual voxels themselves, or whether they're just being more sensible with where like the center cube is. You know what I mean? Like the invisible collision box, like the 3D hitbox. But something about the way they do it just has always felt nice and felt, you know, just. Some goblins are classified as elites, with fights that will give you a little bit of a challenge. For example, the Feastmaster calls in reinforcements mid-fight, can charge at you and cause a lot of damage to the surrounding area. Not every goblin wants you dead though. Some are friendly, and one of them runs a shop. You might even meet them. Okay, let's have a look. Damn, it spawns into the world. Whoa, Jesus! So wait, there were just giving me points of interest that will just pop up like that. I love that as an idea. That's such a clever way of going about like having dungeon entrances and other instances. Is that they build and iterate on top of the biome that they're currently sat in, rather than it having to be pre-rendered with the world. My hope with this will be that when new patches roll out, new dungeons are created, this, that, and the other, you won't have to render in new versions of zones in order to access new content. That's one of the biggest gripes of Minecraft, is that if you've got a world that you've traveled 1,000 blocks in every direction, new biomes drop, you got to go 1,200 blocks to get to the new content, if you're lucky. But I like this. I like this idea of stuff being a little bit more modular and just appearing in existent landscapes, in existent spaces. Once you answer the chapter's opening call and set things in motion at the Forgotten Temple, which I'm going to assume is through one of those big major doorways in the Forgotten Temple, right? Because, like, that's the thing I think is probably going to make this blog post feel achievable and feel relevant to a lot of people, is the fact that everybody had the same reaction walking into the Forgotten Temple. Everybody was in awe of it and taken aback by it. Like, the magic is there. They get it. They know how to execute on it. And they can do it. Like, that's like a little proof in the pudding that they've got it up their sleeve. Where we're looking... The new Goblin Breach world event can trigger from time to time, creating a temporary portal somewhere in your world. Look around or open the world map to locate it, then step through. You'll appear in an unstable fragment of Orbis, a set of biomes taken over by goblins, along with a growing void presence. So we're going to get not only goblin infrastructure, but if we're going to get stuff from the void, I wonder if that's going to be like slightly Zone 5-y sort of stuff creeping into here as well. It's nice, though, because this will be an entirely separate world and landscape. I do wonder if it's going to work like the other... You know, like we had the portal and you put in the fragments of Orbis. I wonder whether it's going to work in the same way as that, in that you have a timer. So you've only got X amount of time that you can exist in there. Or whether they will just persist. I don't know. This world gets regenerated every time you enter, sometimes with new content you haven't seen on your previous visits. While you're inside, the void presses in and will eventually eject you back out the world. Okay, it does kick you out. Your goal will be to explore, find valuable loot, and fight back against the pressures to stay as long as possible. Sick. We got little Varan sword boy. We got goblins there as well. We got whatever the hell is going on there. So yeah, this whole thing of having the no enter in the chest, I did it just based off of the paintwork, but it looks like potentially that is a locked container until maybe you take down a certain mob, potentially. Got bear traps that you're just randomly plonking down. Chapter 1 also adds world events and activities to the Goblin world. We're starting with a small set, predators you can track and trap. Oh, interesting. Void assassins that hunt you down, treasure chests that spawn enemy waves when you go for the loot, puzzles that lock off places you just can't dig into, and more. We'll grow that list over time, keep iterating each chapter, and start trying these systems together. Sick. I love that. I see how it's all like lifted up and like messing with it as well. Obviously, you've got the hand in as well for like the... What was it called? Like the diary, the dictionary? Can't remember what it was called, but that was what it was for that. Your journey starts inside the Forgotten Temple. Going forward, the temple will serve as a hub for your progression. Oh, interesting. Through the early access chapters, evolving as they are released. Make sure to check it out. Very cool. Goblin gadgets. It wouldn't be a goblin update without their gadgets. Goblins are tinkerers. And their inventions end up in your hands. We've been working on rocket boots, a mechanical hookshot, the glider, which we've already got in the game, but only as a dev item, a mining drill, and a spyglass. Aha! Where is my spyglass? Where is it? It used to be right here on my desk. Has it fallen? Oh, no. But where is my spyglass? I don't know where that's gone. That's a shame. It'll be around here somewhere. I can't imagine the girls have taken it out of my room because they can't get in my office without me, so who knows. Let's see what's going on here. So you get a little extra jumpy jump out of those. Nice. I really wanted to see them try and open one of those chests. I wonder if they're going to be really useful for the means of like not taking any damage from like a fall. They basically be like a bucket clutch kind of thing. You've returned from the Odyssey. How was it? I need to go and watch it so I'm ready for Pantheon SMP. That's something I need to do. Oh, the hookshot actually connects to things. Dude, I mean, you know what? Maybe even today, maybe we play it. Maybe today we try that Zelda mod for Hytale. Because I'm kind of intrigued by it. The glider, look at it. The bloody sock and everything. Brilliant. The spyglass looks sick. What the fuck? The drill is quite fun as well. The drill already existed as an item with a couple of mods that people have made. Goblin gear is scrappy, but that's part of the fun. What we want most of early access is fun. So we think something is fun, we build it. And the goblins are perfect for this. If it's not balanced yet, that's fine. We're having fun, and we'll fine-tune it later. And boats are in, my dude. Are they single-seaters, or can we get a friend on board at the minute? I mean, if we're making boats, it'd be nice if we could get an animation of, like, the rowing. And then maybe if we're doing goblin tech, why not have a little goblin propeller off the back of it? A quicker version. It requires some kind of ingot. Or a little bit of mechanisms to do it. Ooh. You're watching it in the 70mm theater. That's going to look nice. That's the thing that I love, actually, about when I went to the cinema with Draz in the Netherlands. They have a break in the middle, like an actual legitimate pause the movie, go have a piss, go get some more food, yada, 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 stretch your legs, and then come back in for the second half, which is great. And while we're at it, boats. Nothing to do with the goblins, but recent upgrades to our movement systems have made a basic boat easier to add. So we're going for it. No, this is currently missing VFX animations, so yeah, fair. More proper boat mechanics will come later down the line. Right, carryable objects. Sick. Nice. Wow. Oh, those health bars. Are those health bars new? It's been so long since I played Hytale. I can't remember what does and doesn't look a certain way. We're introducing the ability to carry certain blocks and objects as a game mechanic. You'll be able to pick up and haul things like chests. Let me get some slightly happier music on. All this music's a bit solemn. Hytale OST. 2026 update. There you go, nice. Pick up and haul things like chests, explosive barrels, and eventually much more. This will let us add carry-only items and resources that are too big or too heavy to fit in your regular inventory. Transporting them or getting them home may be its own little adventure. Later on, we also want a carry mechanic to be compatible with a downed combat state. If a friend is down, you'll be able to pick them up with the same interaction and get them out of trouble. That'll be later down the line, not chapter 1, but we hope to establish carrying as a game mechanic early to set the precedent. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that I think raids and dungeon runs could be really fun. That'd be sick. Abilities and runes. Okay. One of the more exciting things that we're developing for Chapter 1 is a new ability system involving runes. In short, you'll be able to equip runes that give your avatar new active combat abilities. An ability rune decides which ability you get. A modifier rune changes what it does or how it behaves. You can choose which runes to equip and see how your abilities react to them. This sounds very Witch Hat Atelier, doesn't it? Like, it sounds like you pick your, what's it called? It's not conduit, is it? Sigil. You pick your sigil, you choose the outer circles, and away you go. Treat the art example here as a concept only. So, yeah, you either get that or some lightning. You can have that, or you can hit with lightning. You got all these different jobbies. What's really important to us is creating systems that promotes creativity and allows for fun interactions. There are only 4 layers. There are 4 layers that we care deeply about right now. Modifier runes that change an ability's effect or behavior. A ground slam can be enhanced with lightning, for example. Elements that react to each other. So soak a target with water, then shock it, triggering a spell of a water lightning reaction. Create combos with your friends. So shoot a fireball at a friend's tornado ability, and it could become a flaming tornado. Fucking hell. Interactions with the environment. Rain could soak enemies, ice-based abilities could freeze water blocks, and a fireball coming in contact with a poison barrel can make it explode into a toxic cloud. Sick. There are sketches of the direction, not the list of abilities we've decided yet for the first chapter. The rune system will start out extremely simple, and we'll be iterating on it quite a bit. But this is what we intend to build towards over time. So you've got fireball as the ability rune, and then you've got 2 rune sockets. Sick. I love this. Fireball with shock and split. You get multiple with electric modifiers. And then the ground slam gets ice and a radius, or like thorns, I suppose. So it makes stuff splice out. Love it, love it, love it. For example, a fireball ability rune grants fireball. Add the modifier. With 1 modifier, might split it. And that'll be the shock. Yeah, so that's all what we've just seen. We want RPG-style depth without giving up the freedom of a sandbox, which is what they said from the outset. This isn't like, hey, we got the game out as a sandbox. and now we're going to just make it up as we go along. Like, this has been like a core element of Hytale from day dot. You go back to the oldest concepts art and you see the wheel of elements of like all the magic in the world and stuff like that. So it's just, everything's purposeful and I love it. And this is why I've got a lot of faith in Hytale. I really, really do enjoy the vision and the brand. Rune forging is a big part of where we're headed. Finding, crafting, and expanding your collection of runes should play an important part in where you choose to explore, as well as how you choose to invest your resources in order to progress. This chapter is just an introduction to runes, and the rune forging system will come later. Sick. Put them on E and R. They give various different abilities alongside your signature move. Different playstyles, PvE, PvP. Can't wait to see more clever builds. Chapter 1, we're going to start with roughly 6 ability runes and a similar number of modifiers. Sick. All right, transparency. The Hytale engine is gaining support for real transparency. This means that stained glass windows and blocks will now be possible. Let's have a look. Ooh, they do look nice. They do look nice. And again, this is in vanilla. This isn't a mod. I guess technically it probably is, but it's a first-party mod that is in the core game. Very nice. Love it, love it, love it. Entities and NPCs can now have transparent parts as well. Also love that. Oh yeah, dude, look at the jellyfish. Looks sick. I'll be intrigued to know in which chapter we'll actually get to do some proper deep sea exploration, because that was one of the things that I think enchanted a lot of people in the Hytale trailer, was seeing that scuba suit, seeing the shipwreck, the various flora and fauna down in the water. And I think a lot of people wanted that. Oh, nice. Oh, it's called the Compendium. Chapter name, only the bold should drop into the unstable void gateways. And then you've just got some lorem ipsum, I'm assuming that is. There are 3 rewards for that chapter. Interesting. A goblin breach is open. So that appears, I guess, at the top of your screen when it comes out. Crafting material commons. That's just an iron ingot, isn't it? And you've got that, and then you've got this one, which is another item. I'm sure it will explain all of this in a moment. Although maybe actually just the tooltips in general are different. In fact, let me load up Hytale. Then we can actually look at the tooltips. It's been a while since I've launched this bad boy. Your session's no longer valid. All right, let me log in. I guess it has been like 6 months. Let's have a look. Sign in with email, I guess. There we go. Is that going to work? Now I need to 2FA it as well. Good. Good boy, as his authenticator on. Authenticator. Hytale's probably going to be near the bottom, isn't it? It's not. Oh, do they stack bottom to top? No, they don't. I swear these are just in a random ass order every time I open this app. Hytale. There we go. Got it. Make sure the Hytale launcher is open. Yeah, all good. Nice. Okay. We'll update the core game. Pretty sure I'm just on current release. We'll have a read through the patch notes while we wait for Hytale to pop up, though. All right, we're reworking a lot of Hytale's UI, but not all at once. We plan to roll out UI changes and reworks over the next few chapters with updates between. Above is some of the Chapter 1 UI we're working on. Our goal is to make the chapter screen feel like a roadmap for your progress through early access. You'll finish objectives as you play the game, working towards the completion of chapters, and you'll unlock cosmetics as rewards. What I'm intrigued to know is whether we will have like a single player world, and then you launch it up in a chapter, and that's that, or what, you know what I mean? Like, how would it work? Will each chapter have essentially like the chapter milestones built into each world file, or do you have a separate one which is just, no, this is your narrative save, if that makes sense? I don't know how that will work, unless this is just an account wide thing. It's you will play on a server, and once you've done each of these objectives to get the various rewards, then chapter completed regardless. You know what I mean? You'll also spot new tooltip designs with better readability and styling. Don't read too much into the stats. These are just placeholder. We're not planning enchantments for chapter 1, for example. Oh, yeah, look, enchanted modifiers. Cool. Sick. Yeah, I just wanted to look at what the old UI used to look like. Hytale item. Maybe I can just see the tooltips on here. Is there just one where they're hovered over an item? If I put in Hytale tooltip. Trying to just find a basic screenshot of a tooltip. Is that how it used to look? Or still looks now, I would guess? Does it just look like that currently? Just like text? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, these are nice tooltips, don't get me wrong. These feel like the sort of item you would get if you were playing like a tabletop RPG, and it would look like that. Or if you were playing an MMO, frankly, and that's how the overlays would look. Pretty cool, though. Hytale's nearly ready. Let that keep going. Right, what we got here then? Here we go. So this is what I wanted before. I wanted more lore drops from the compendium. It looks like this compendium is existing. Oh, no, I tell you what, that might just be in the regular pause menu, actually. I was about to say I thought this was out in the main menu, but it's not. Also, are we noticing here that there's the old controller stuff? LB, RB? I mean, that's 2 LBs, but I guess actually, yeah, you could just press LB to go between the two. I mean, that's not me saying it's coming to console. It's not me saying that. It's just they're playing with it on controller on PC. I don't know if controller support is in. My guess is maybe it's not yet, but planned. Or this is just in anticipation of that. Ooh. So is this like a player plate that you can show to other people? That'd be sick if that was like your profile thing, yeah. It's nice that you can have a little companion as well. I like that. The new memories UI and player card profiles will be out. Will be further out than chapter 1, so consider these previews. Okay, sick. And then here we go. Cosmetics and extra. I imagine Violet has had a lot of, if not all, to do with this. The hairstyles look sick. The clothing looks great. I love the netted like tights and the gloves as well. More afro hair is sick. Love all of this. Crocs are in, of course. Look at all of this. That one's cute. I like that one. Look at the goblin as well. Dude, the fucking goblin mascot outfit is actually really cool. I really like that. The beanie's pretty sick as well. Yeah, she's been crushing it. Nice. Cosmetic particles. Okay. Including the goblin cosmetics you'll unlock by completing the chapter. Oh, so that's what the rewards will be. We're improving the player model by adding more detailed hand and eyelash options in the avatar creator. We'll keep listening to feedback and add more customization options and cosmetics as we go through the chapters. Oh my god, look at it. I'd like to think that doesn't cause any more additional lag. Wow, look at that. Is that supposed to be like a bardic music type thing? Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah. You can see actually a couple of clef notes and stuff off the top of it. Is that what it's called? A clef note? Clef note. Yeah. Or a clef note's one of them, but still. We're also improving the player model by adding more detailed hands. Oh, sick. Okay, nice. There's Violet. There she is. Look at her, dude. Have you seen Violet's making a game, by the way? Violet participated in a game jam a little while ago, actually using Godot, which was quite exciting. Vipori, here we go. And since then has got on to continued development. And they're now making like a kind of cozy campfire game. Because obviously Violet can just make player models like crazy. Which just looks really fucking cool, like out the gate. Considering I'm assuming like, I've not heard of them doing anything in Godot previously. But the fact that they are like just straight in. It's great. Really, really impressive stuff. What else we got? Mini games. Okay. We're also creating our first experiences out of exploration and creative, a collection of mini games to play with your friends. This work is being shown alongside Chapter 1, but has its own timeline. The first one is a collection of fast party micro games. At the time of writing, there are 14 of them. Each of them lasts 60 to 120 seconds. The variety is the point. And the team is using these to push Hytale systems in crazy directions to evolve the tech. Love that. I like fast but furious game modes. And if that's going to give us new mechanics like bounce pads, launchers, lasers, explosions, slows, you know what I mean? Buffs, nerfs, everything in between. I'm all for it. I'm all for it, dude. A dedicated minigames tab is planned to keep it as simple as possible for players. Open Hytale, hit minigames, and you'll be in the lobby with your friends seconds later. With peer-to-peer and dedicated hosting, long term we want persistent games, PvP games, and much more. I'm really intrigued. I want to know if there are any Hytale MMOs up and running now. I remember there was one that Simon himself said, like, yeah, like I check in on this one like every day. I don't know if he said he was playing it every day or if he was just checking their socials every day. He might have been saying playing, but I was expecting something like a Wingcraft type thing, like pretty soon in. Rune Terrier, is that a thing? Rune Terrier Hytale. Rune Terrier Hytale Vanilla Plus RPG SMP server. I mean, they got a nice design on the website. I guess it's borrowing a lot of the elements from the Hytale aesthetic anyway. But it looks pretty sick. They've got dungeons apparently, zombie ruins, hollow crypts, and the boom shroom plague. They've got best times on it. They've got leaderboards, dude. No way. They've got guilds. They've got rankings. Feels like this might be a Hytale day, dude. You know what I mean? I might just go have a look at a load of stuff. It'd be nice to have a little temp check, won't it, of how Hytale has been getting on since we last played. One more important detail is that we're not keeping the recipe to ourselves. We'll be sharing the code and assets behind all the minigames, including libraries to provide developers with simpler APIs. What's this? And a toolkit of paradigms shaped by our unique experience making games for Hypixel over the last 13 years with 45 million unique players. That number's always fuck off. Am I looking at Quakecraft? Is this gonna be Quakecraft? Oh my god, that's hot potato in some fashion, I think. But like a goblin bomb instead. That looks a bit like a get to the other side kind of game. Damn. It is. Oh my god, it's Quakecraft. Oh my god, it's Quakecraft. Sick. I mean, it's Quake, but Quakecraft is something I used to really enjoy in the Hypixel server. This fucking kendo sticks, man. What the fuck? If Pantheon SMP doesn't look like this, I don't want it. How long until POW make a Hytale SMP? I feel like the tech is going to be there one day for them, for sure. Before and after Chapter 1, player physics. This feature ships to pre-release today, the same day as this post. Avatars can now stand entities that move and rotate, stay anchored to them when they move, and carry momentum when jumping off. In the future, this should enable new and exciting types of parkour that use moving platforms, swinging hammers, and other dynamic features. It will take us more time to get in the game, to get in-game tools for building and animating these types of features. But the player physics now exists, so modders can already have fun with them. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, dude. We're making Mario Galaxy out here. Unreal. And again, I want to stress, this is in vanilla. Hytale themselves have made this. It's made from the ground up in the engine. Look at the slide, dude, as well. Nuts. I feel like actual Zelda dungeon / games could totally exist in this thing. Holy shit. The mod browser. Ooh. Look at Violet's mod there. Violet's wardrobe. That's fun. Oh, there you go. Violet's plushies. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So it shows you the person. There's an avatar. You can follow that creator. You can do installs. Crazy. First look at the in-game mod browser. It's quite simple. You can browse, install, and update mods directly from the mods tab in Hytale. All of this works without ever leaving the game. Love that. Love that. Please note that there will be no paid mods in mod browser. In the future versions of mod browser, players will be able to directly support mods and receive unique cosmetics created by the official Hytale team in return. This should foster a positive environment while ensuring all mods remain free to access. Let me read that again. In future versions of Mod Browser, players will be able to directly support mods and receive unique cosmetics created by Hytale official in return. So they want to ensure that all mods remain free, but then how do mod makers make a living to actually commit time to this? I feel like I don't understand that paragraph. That's not saying they're rewarding mod makers with unique cosmetics as the thank you, are they? It does say that modders will be able to create teams, handle earnings splits, and much more in the future. I guess I still don't understand how it monetizes. Unless they're going to do a bit like Fortnite, they're going to have like a creator fund, essentially, which you don't need to have adverts in your mod or whatever. It's just simply the more people engage with your content, the bigger piece of the pie you get at the end of the month. So say one person has 2 million downloads one month and every other mod in existence had 5. The person with the 2 million downloads is getting all the moolah that month. You know what I mean? I've heard some people make one thing for Fortnite. They make $1 million in a month and that's it. They've made fucking retirement money. It's crazy. And half the time they make it just by jumping on an existent trend from Roblox or just from meme culture in general. New world tech. Okay, flashing light. Warning. You've been warned, everybody. It's very Star Wars, isn't it? God damn. How far down does that go? I mean, I suppose that's what they're trying to show off. Just keep fucking falling. Damn. Oh, there is a... Is there a bottom to this? Imagine he does a roll at the bottom. I think they've actually programmed it so it's a perpetual fall. That's super interesting. And they're all entirely new chunks as well, which is nuts. I'd be intrigued to know. I mean, I guess you could make a pretty sick falling sequence with that, couldn't you? Up until this point, Hytale's world have been generated and loaded in columns that reach from the bottom to the top of the world. Recently, we've been working on renovating the engine to support a fully 3D format that instead loads world in cubic chunks around the player. This work is incremental and will take time, but it's before it's fully ready. But it will unlock the capability for infinite world height and depth. Mad. We've already begun rolling out the early stages of the tech in pre-releases, and we're working towards supporting world gen and many other core features in cubic worlds. For design reasons, we probably won't use the infinite height for exploration mode, but minigames and servers will make good use of it. Having cubic worlds as a tool will enable servers to explore many concepts, such as 3D space exploration, yeah, that's a sick idea, or worlds with endless caves using the new tech. We're excited for the impact that cubic worlds will have in the long run, and we can't wait to see what the community cooks. I'm there for it. Ooh, volumetric clouds. Nice, like that. Because I know volumetric fog is a thing that had been discussed as well. Is that supposed to be debris in the clouds? At first I thought it was like a retrograde filter, but I don't think it is. The sky's getting real volumetric clouds. We're currently experimenting with them. They're not close to where we want them to be yet, but wanted to share the progress. Right then, World Gen. So V2 is the thing that we've been waiting for. To be honest, before Chapter 1 stuff, just when World Gen V2 drops, that would warrant my return to the game to play through vanilla all over again. Genuinely. Underneath that, we're continuing the development for World Gen V2. We now have the groundwork for graph-based generation. The plan for this system is to first unlock far more advanced immersive procedural caves, and then we'll expand it with dedicated features to support procedural dungeons, coherent villages and cities, rivers and roads, and much more. This is much bigger than the Goblin chapter. The initial version of the graph system is still being finalized, but we're already using it internally, and creators can experiment with the features early in pre-release. I mean, we saw people using version 2 of World Gen, even back during that mod jam that I was a judge on. We've doubled the size of the level design team working on the World Gen. Holy shit. And we plan to continue expanding it. As a team, we're currently fully redesigning the World Gen with V2. We look forward to sharing more of that in the future, but for now, here are some sneak peek previews. This already looks lovely. Look at that. Beautiful little fishies. Really love this variant in like the world height and stuff as well. That's sick. We've got, oh my god, ooh, the hanging foliage looks dope. I know there was some like lusher leaf types, but I don't remember having anything quite like this before. Wow. I love the gnarled roots as well, all curling up and stuff. I do love these larger like remnants of trees or whatever. Like it feels like there's so much more like ancient history to the world when it's like that. We're updating animal models, textures and animations. The goal is to bring them closer to the more iconic Hytale art style that highlights emotion, balance, and readable silhouettes and visual impact. Below you can see some of the new cute animations for boars and pigs. Look at them, dude. So I'm guessing these are piglets, and then that's a proper sized pig. That's a piglet as well. Cute little guys. The animals that inhabit the world, both large and small, are also being studied. Birds are the first group we're pushing further. They sleep in nests, fly and land as a flock, take off when you get close, and grab dropped seeds. Owls and other birds of prey can swoop down to hunt smaller creatures. Interesting. I love that it's not just a harsh diagonal off in a direction. There's actually like there's a nice kind of like S-curve to their motions. They could probably take off a bit quicker than they do, but I guess they want to leave opportunity for you to maybe slay them if you still wanted to do that. The foxes are also getting some love. While still maturing the design of livestock and pets, work has already begun on new behaviors. They can follow you on adventures, stalk prey, sleep beside campfires, and play with their owners. So wait, you can tame foxes already in the game? That is hella cute. Nice. Oh, here we go. Quebec behaviors. Connor is going to love this. The seedlings might follow you around. Saplings act as dutiful guardians of the community. All factions, including Quebecs, will be reworked in future chapters. Nice. Let's see what they're up to. Little emotes as well while they're doing stuff. Look at the seedlings. Oh, God. It's like when a little gang of ducks are like, are you my mom? Oh my god, look at the goat, dude. Looking to revisit and add more depth to NPC behaviors across the board. Short-term goal of expanding on taming and homestead. That is the big thing that a lot of people wanted, was basically farmable food. And also material gathering and stuff like that as well. So yeah, they're expanding the team. Everything looks groovy. A little goat. One of the first animals to get a model update. He's quite happy to be here. Yeah, he is. All right. Crafting rework. Interesting. Okay. So while everything has been happening, we've also been reworking Hytale's core crafting mechanics and how it ties into player progression. We really tore into the problems with the current crafting system that led to some significant changes, such as reducing the number of benches used for crafting. Yes. And shifting more of that work into in-world activities like wood chopping and metalworking. We also want the crafting areas themselves to evolve and expand over time, reflecting the kinds of adventures players go on and the choices they make, so each space feels like their own. We're having a lot of fun with prototypes and involving community playtesters to help ensure the new direction appeals to all kinds of players. Yeah, because it did feel like before you had like 7 benches, and it was a bit much. Like, you couldn't have like a quaint little hole in the ground. You had to like essentially have big boy base off the jump. Introducing companions, you can invite them to move into your home. You'll need to invest a few resources. Build a village with your companions, a place that feels alive. I mean, if they can nail down this kind of like friend tech, like imagine somebody making a Stardew-esque thing inside a Hytale, like a mod or like a data-driven experience. Who's that? Disaster Luke. Hello, friend. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, dude. Enjoy your emotes. Hope you're having a good one. God, I can smell pizza, dude. I can smell pizza real bad. Cool. And what do we got? Oh, the machinima tools. Okay. What's this? Not quite ready to show off just yet. Prototype. Presentable. VFX animations, models, and a lot of tech work, but a lot of plan for chapter 2 if it goes well. I think if memory serves correctly, the thing that I didn't enjoy about the machinima tools was making an NPC walk from one location to another it wasn't as simple as just simply saying A to B. They would just kind of fly in a straight line. I wasn't super jazzed about it. So I'm kind of hoping that keyframing their movements is a bit better. Because, yeah, see what I mean? This is fine because they float. I wanted it to be that I could choose, say, like the top of this rock and have them stood here and say, walk to that rock. And they will just do it. And if they need to climb up something, then they do. And if not, then they don't. I think previously you had to kind of like trigger the walk animation, have the keyframe specifically go to there, and then trigger another animation for the climb. But I'm kind of hoping that we can get like a quicker go of it all. We'll see. Rewriting and expanding its capabilities. Work in progress, new tool in action. Ability to record gameplay to create replays that can be edited like any other machinima scene. I mean, that is what a lot of content creators would enjoy for capturing basically replay. Like, essentially, the bar for them right now is flashback. Flashback bod for Minecraft does everything you want it to. It even captures voice. That's the benchmark. They have to get that minimum for it to feel like worthwhile. You know what I mean? Yeah, multiplayer built in mind. Be able to use features to create time lapses of their gameplay. Yeah. Animations that drive anything from boss fights to cutscenes to moving platforms. Sick. Let's have a look at this. Oh, they've updated the asset editor. Okay. I had a couple of gripes with the asset editor before. Can't remember exactly what they were now. But I remember some stuff was like if you... Oh, the snapping's nice. I think most of my issue was that sometimes if you edited something in the text editor, it wouldn't click with everything out here, or there were certain things that you just simply couldn't do via the menu, so you'd have to go into the text editor. But I'd have to pick it all up again to remember what actually does and doesn't go. There were a few things that had like unexplained workflows for actually navigating assets. It wasn't as intuitive as I was hoping it would be when it was first concepted. Reworking almost all our tools, asset editor, moving the whole UI onto the same Gnosis GUI framework, dockable asset browser, new properties panel, cool. Spectator in hardcore mode. Ooh, hardcore mode. People will like that. So adding spectator mode in preparation for co-op boss fights and minigames, sick. If you die while your friends are still going, you can keep watching instead of being pulled out of it. Nice. Spectator mode is built the way the rest of the game is. Standard moddable game mode instead of every server hand rolling out its own version. Sick. I like that. Making it uniform, making it work. Keeping close connections with server owners and mod developers. That's exactly what you want. To show off spectating properly, we're introducing the hardcore. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you'll be able to create worlds with hardcore enabled. Whether you're playing solo, hosting, co-op, or running a dedicated server, death is permanent. You drop everything you were carrying and spend the rest of that world as a spectator, still in the run with your friends. First version is pure permadeath, no changes to difficulty yet. Later, we're planning hardcore challenge modes to grow that idea further. Sick. And then there's a spatial music mode, so let me pause this music real quick, and we'll turn this up. Blocks in the world are now able to emit music. Yes. This works with our existing audio occlusion features. I feel like that already was a thing, but maybe they had to be modded instruments. Because even during the mod jam, we had somebody who had created a MIDI recorder / instrument that you could play back. But there were some issues with it. Like they had to, I think, code that mostly from scratch. And also it made it entity-based as opposed to block-based. But it worked. I mean, that music's fucking loud and everywhere, but still. It does get a little bit of like low pass though. I guess, you know, low pass when the doors are shut. Nice. Pretty sure even Violet had a mod that handled music as well. New tracks are also coming to the Hytale OST from the Whisperfrost Frontiers, Gaia's Lullaby. Got them. I love the Hytale motif so much. You can just hear a piece of music and know it's Hytale. So distinct. Not even the instruments. Hello, Hugo. Oh my god, oh my god. Hytale staff in the chat. Hytale staff in the chat. Oh my god. It feels very uplifting, heroic, like after a battle. I don't know if it does. I feel like it almost feels more slightly somber. It kind of feels like we've lost a few good men. There's still more work to do, but let's not let today be too shadowed by our losses. I don't know. Yeah, time to rebuild. Yeah. I think this is more of a dust yourself off, but it hasn't been a clean win. Which, from the very little we know about the Gaia story, it does seem as though Gaia needs our help, so this could be that interim before we ever get a chance to. Oh, Air is also a Hytale staff. Hello, Air. Have we met before? I don't know if we have. Welcome in, though, regardless. Very nice. Lovely little lullaby, that one. All right. That's it. That's the blog post. 20 videos, 40 images, 4,000 words. It's their biggest blog post in Hytale's history. And it still isn't even everything they've got in the works. The rest will be yours to discover in-game. The first chapter is hardest to deliver, as we're reworking the foundations and creating many new tools along the way. But it's all paying off for the chapters to come. Here's a rough estimate for release dates. We'll provide a precise date for Chapter 1 as we get closer to release. So Chapter 1 will be within the year, the next 2 to 3 months. Spectator and Hardcore, 2 to 3 weeks. Mod Browser, 2 to 3 weeks. Moving Platforms, next couple of weeks. Real Transparency, scheduled for Chapter 1, but might land a little bit later. Mini games will be in the next 2 to 3 months. Sick. Server-side custom UI based on Gnosis GUI within the next 1 to 2 months. That one I think will be huge for MMO type servers and things like that. Carryable objects, 2 to 3 months, like that. Cubic chunks is a massive one. It's getting worked on weekly. Already in pre-release, scheduled for update 6. Machinima next 2 to 3 months. Crafting rework will be chapter 2. Clouds, rune forging, asset editor rework, TBD. And there it is. Nuts. Making minigame UI without Gnosis has been painful. Can't wait for it myself. Yeah, I remember how impressed I was when we did the mod jam and we saw the UI that they were creating for... Do you remember that one that was kind of like played like a MOBA? That one had some like nuts. That one had some nut stuff going on. Unfortunately, that didn't work on the day, but you could see so many of the mechanisms were in place and already rocking and rolling. It was brilliant. Yeah, let's boot this bad boy up, actually. I want to try out this Rune Terrier thing. I would also quite like to check out that Zelda mod as well. I'm tempted by that. So how do you play? Play.runeterrier.com. There's me, dude. Look at the sapling swirl. I still can't believe that's on there. I haven't actually had an opportunity to ask about that. Because that's not even slightly, like... That's not even slightly, like, you know, accidental. That feels like that's... I feel like that's for me. I could be wrong. But that's such a distinct swirl. Even, like, the weight on it and stuff like that. It's me. It's mine. I don't know what shirt I'm wearing, though, by the way. What's that about? Let's see. What shirt did I used to wear? I mean, I think I used to wear, obviously, when I'm in game, I think I tend to not wear anything. Because then that allows me to wear my custom cosmetics. But if I'm going on a multiplayer server, I should probably wear a little something, something. Maybe a blue shirt instead of a thingy one. Maybe not quite that blue. I need something to wear as an overtop. Ooh. Don't know how I feel about the colours on it, though. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that one looks pretty sick. Nice. Really hoping to get back into the game. I want to try out the Zelda mod as well. Yeah, me too, dude. Right, servers. Oh, wait, there's like a server. Oh my god, wait, there's networks. Stop. Oh, so Rune Terrier is already in there. No way. I hadn't realized that there's an actual like server list. Stop it. Rune Terrier. Let's go. Let's try it. Why not? Fuck it. Ba, 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 ba. Should we just change today's stream to be a Hytale one? Let's do it. Let's change the category to Hytale. Huge Hytale blog and some server mod stuff. Eyes. Damn, they got custom sound tracking on here as well. So what have I got to begin with? I've got to remember all my keybinds. What have we got? Homestead Ward. What does that do? The core of your homestead, placed on the ground in unclaimed land to claim it as yours. Hit or interact to open its management interface. If lost, you can repurchase by doing /claim. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, this looks cool already. Look at the little sparkly footsteps as well. This really reminds me of like playing WoW back in the day and having the mod that you would install that would like create particles in the world to tell you like where to go. Hello, Sedox. Damn. Let me just check. What name am I? Oh, I'm on in the Littlewood account. We'll get inside of here. Hello, fella. Oh, it does feel nice being back in here, doesn't it? That logo looks stunning, by the way. It looks so nice. Is he a quest giver? Oh my god, it has like a cool little text at the bottom of the screen. That looks lovely. Oh, hello, little one. Welcome. Welcome to Rune Terrier. I am Old Float. I've been here a long, long time. Longer than the trees. Longer than the stones. And you, well, you're new. How wonderful. This little place is what we call Tutorial Town. A soft place to land before the wide world calls ya. There's no rush, but when you're ready, go and meet the folk in town. They each have something to teach you. Look at him. There's a little Yeti, man. I tell you what, chat. With the somewhat horns that are going on, I know they're probably derivative of the hat. Is he wearing a poop for a hat? I think he's wearing a poop for a hat. But he really reminds me of the Collins. Remember the Collins from New Life? It reminds me of those. Is that on? Yeah, nice. Who's inside of here? Oh, interesting. So it like manages the state of stuff. God, look at all the things on the action bar at the top as well. Colin evolved into this guy. I mean, what a legend, right? Wow, look at this place. This is the thing with Hytale, man. Like, you can just make everything look so stunning. Especially when you've got, like, the entity editor as well. Like, half of this stuff probably doesn't even normally sit like this, but you can manipulate everything in the world to look just unreal. Right, where am I headed to next? That way? Yeah, that way we go. Is there anybody in there? No one to speak to there. Working windmills. Has that always been a thing? Or is that a custom entity they've got in the world? Also, how do I get to that? Oh, alt and hash. Alt and hash. Trying to figure out how to interact with the sidebar. It's not in vanilla. No way. I mean, there's a fella there as well. There we go. Rosie Maple. Is that a quest? No. Oh, it's... Wait. 0% chance to earn this pet on victory. So you got server pets if you duel somebody. So is she a player or an NPC? I love the little acorn on your chest as well. That's sick. I wonder if she's an NPC then. Does it tell me anywhere on the screen like what my level is and stuff like that? Alt 1 to 9 for each channel. Hold on. I think the issue being is that Alt is my thingy key. Alt is my key for different perspectives. Hello, Floaty. You can tell from the look in Floaty's eyes that it briefly wanted to headbutt you, but what? But opted for a wave instead. Brutal. Oh, dude, look at the pets. Oh, wait, you automatically ascend over fences. Love that. Oh, my God, look at the fox. It's got like a mount on it. Old Harrow.
Did you come up? Name's Harrow. I run these stables. Used to ride hard across every corner of this world till my knees gave out. Tend to beast now, though. Better company than most folks.
Oh my God, there's actual choices as well. Stop it. Oh my God.
You need something? Speak up. Daylight's burning.
Can you teach me how to use a mount? Yeah.
About time someone asked proper. Type/mounts to pull up your stable. Pick one you like, mark it your favourite, then press Alt, the walk toggle, and they'll come running. Treat them right.
Browse mounts. So not enough just yet. So how much have I got? I've got 2 silver, 25 copper. Interesting. Maybe I need to change my key then. It's going to be hard to break that habit though. What's on tab currently? Tab is the inventory, isn't it? I guess where I don't have a weapon currently. Maybe I do that. Maybe I change this to controls. Oh, controller support is just in the game. Sick. Left alt, left alt, left alt. Where is it? Can you search? I really wish there was a search on here so you can find things easier. Left alt, switch camera mode. Let's do that. Let's set it to maybe that button. Mouse 4. Does that then free up this option? It doesn't. So what is it trying to get me to press? And if at any time I can do /mount. Ah, God, look at all this custom UI. Look at all the mounts you can get, dude. Infected vulture, saber-toothed tiger. Damn. So it's Alt 1 to 9 to interact with stuff on the side of the screen, but I must have unbound whatever they're hoping Alt would have been on. Alright, bro. Jesus. So what would it actually be on? What did he say it would be on? Teach how to use mounts. Walk toggle. Okay, let's try walk toggle. Where's walk toggle? Keypad minus. In fact, maybe if that is the case, hold on. Ah, yeah, there you go. So that key and 3 switches you to local. 2 is the server. Can't seem to get back to 1. 4 is for trade channel. 5 is to whisper a target. No way. And then 9 is some kind of settings screen. 9? Can't seem to go to 9. That's fine. Okay, in that case, then I can put my perspective toggle back on. Where was it? It was that one. It's mouse 5. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, I see. Then you can say what channels you want to receive stuff from. No way. Oh, they really got a whole thing going on. Gordon, are you really tall? Why so massive, mate? Someone's been eating his greens. Oh my God, I've only just noticed the quest log on the right-hand side of the screen. Dude, this is what Hytale is supposed to be. Like, you know what I mean? I'm very excited. Let me do camera top. And let me get rid of you. Vertical scene, get rid of you. And then gameplay capture. We're going to pop on you. There we go. Nice. All right, we're in. Alyssa Emberforge. I was saying before that I would love to use Hytale as a means of running tabletop stuff. Maybe I need to get back into this. Now that I've got some time freed up before Pantheon, maybe I'll have a little dabble in Hytale. Because it'd be really cool to build literal battle maps in a world like this. The thing that I would need to learn is how to do particle effects. But it'd be cool to basically be able to, like, be in camera or flying or whatever, place down an item or hold an item, and then I can see the radius of what an attack would be for their various abilities and stuff. I could even then use the entity. What is that up there? Is there an hourglass burned into the mountain? Or like a goblet of some description? It's like a massive rune. Damn. All right, anyway. Hello. Oh, hello, Garen. Garen Fretum. I fish. Pond's full of them. Did you see that? Beauty, weren't she? Pond's full of these fish. That's all, Garen. Keep fishing, lad. I'd like to buy some fish. Oh, aye, yeah. You came to the right fella. Fresh caught, scaled this morning, the lot. Take a look at what's biting today. You won't find better fish this side of the river. Promise you that. Damn, all sorts of stuff. So these are daily deals, quest tokens. The shop refreshes daily with new items. Okay. Heard any rumors? That blasted elf mage up the castle ruins keeps flinging folk into my pond. Magicking them right out of sky. Splashing down, scaring off the fish. If you're heading that way, you tell that pointy-eared menace Garen says knock it off. Now, next rumors get me excited. You should be too. Word going round is the fishing folk are working on something new. Proper spear fishing. Craft yourself a spear through the fishing profession. Find yourself a fish and just hurl it. Takes a keen eye, but oh, I can't wait. Garen will teach you about spear fishing in June. Very nice. Love it. I'm loving all these little extra icons above them as well. I'm intrigued to know how they do those. Like, are they part of the entity? Are they having to create a unique model for that? Or is it they're creating an NPC and then they're hovering an entity above it? Like, I don't really know. No, that's a proper player sort of model. Cool. Digging it. Who was I going to speak to? I've got quests on this side of the screen. How do I go through them? Is it /quest? Oh, fucking dude. Yes. 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 I love it. This looks great. This is really cool. Of Hooves and Horizons. Garen sends you over to visit the stable master, Old Harrow. Meet Old Harrow at the stables. Turn in quest book. Wait, didn't I just do that? Haven't I already met him? Teach me how to use mounts. Quests. Approaching the chef. Oh, now we need to go to Gordon. All right, cool. We got it. Oh, brilliant. Another wide-eyed wanderer stumbles into my kitchen. Listen carefully because I won't repeat myself. The name's Gordon. Gordon Wellington. And besides me sits the finest chef bench in all of Runeterria. Forget that primitive campfire nonsense you've been choking down. Real cooking happens here. Depth, purpose, real flavor. Try not to embarrass yourself. Okay. Finally, someone with half a brain. Sit down, shut up, and try to keep up. It's going to teach you about cooking in June. Sick. Ah, the ingredients. The soul of every dish. You think great food just appears? Pay attention because I'll say this once. And he'll teach you about them in June. Sick. Thanks, Gordon. Sparks of Legacy. All right, let me check the quest. We're going to go speak to Alicia the Forge. Nice. It's going to make me do a lap of here, isn't it? Hello, Alicia. Another one. Alicia Emberforge. Best blacksmith you'll ever lay eyes on. In case you were wondering, I've been working metal since before your parents were a thought. Seatling? Seatling? What the hell is a seatling? So if you're here, it's because you want something done right. Lucky for you, that's the only way to do it. Or the only way I do it, even. Taste, it'll be worthwhile. Custom benches, real gear with proper stats and rarity. None of that hand-me-down rubbish. Sick. Where do I find powerful weapons? Going to the dungeons. Hollow Crypts, Boom Shroom Plague. Nice. And if lucky by doing daily quests, I heard. Bring me back something shiny. I can make it nice. Sweet. And what's next? The Weight of Steel. Am I speaking to you next? Jan Bellator. No. Where's Jan Bellator? Does it show you a quest icon on here? I see Lyra Emberforge. Oh, yeah, up there. Nice. All right. Oh, she's excited. Got anything to buy? What is that? It's a shame you can't actually look at the tooltip of it. It's a master work repair, though. Got squibble whip. Oh, it's a dungeon key for 12 silver each. And a market stall as well. Jan Bellator. Hello, mate.
Halt! Stand up straight when you step onto my grounds, adventurer. Got some steel in you? I can see it. Name's Jan. Jan Bellator, Battlemaster. Last line of defense and the only good thing standing between you and your early grave. Every warrior north worth their blade trained under someone like me. Today, someone is me.
Sick.
Now we're talking. Listen sharp. Each weapon's got more than just a swing in it. Press E and R for additional attacks. Each weapon's different, so learn them all. See them training dummies? Beat the stuffing out of them till their moves are in your bones. Better to bleed here than out there. Patience, adventurer. Even I had to wait my turn. Classes are coming, and with them, abilities that'll make you a force on the battlefield. Train your fundamentals now, so when the time comes, you don't fumble your chance. Mark my words.
Classes are coming late summer. Damn. Ooh, hello. Oh, damn, I've just been given 70 things. God, it's been a while since I've done Hytale combat. So we got E. Oh, interesting. So you jump back. Oh my god, and the R just slings you through it. Damn. What else we got? So you got obviously you got the classic stuff from Hytale itself. Damn. I mean, what's my sprint key? Because I guess that's going to be an issue because those secondary abilities are on R. Controls. Sprint. Sprint is on R. So I probably need to bind that to something else. Middle mouse wheel, essentially. Nice. Nice, good. Sick. I mean, I love the dagger work. I think the daggers are fun. Oh, this gives you a full list of the abilities as well. Battle axe, two-handed maces, daggers, sword and shield, the whole shebang. Nice. Well, at least we've got some food now. Where are we headed to next on the quest? Ross waits for you in Town Hall. Pay him a visit. Where's Town Hall? This looks Town Hall-y, doesn't it? Wow, look at the map. You've got Driftvale Valley, Barren Isles, Everroot Forest, Rune Terrier itself, Brave Winds Peak, Hazamaya Swamp, Momori Wilds, I like that, I want to go there, and Cinderlands. Oh, welcome to Rune Terrier. It's wonderful to see a new face, or even a returning one. The name is Ross Stillash, town receptionist at your service. You've picked a grand time to arrive, my friend. This place is alive and growing every day. New lands, new folks, new stories taking root. And here I am to help you plant some roots of your own. Ah, looking to settle down? What you want is a homestead. A custom campfire you place down in a little patch of the world as yours. Safe, private, and all of your own. You should get one for free, but if you've lost it, you can always gain another with /homestead. Now you're thinking big. Guilds are how you make a real mark on Rune Terrier. Claim proper land, rally your friends, and build something that lasts. Upgrade your guild to claim even more territory, and there's a whole rank system so you can manage everyone without losing your mind. It's a beautiful thing. Truly. Right, cheers, Ross. I'm assuming that there's somebody in here I've got to have a chat. Oh, my God, sorry. Wait, how did I do that? Oh. What are the chances? What are the chances I managed to accidentally ult into a secret doorway through a hidden bookshelf? What are the odds? The odds that I pop R there to sprint and I end up flinging straight past the throne and into here. What a man I am. What an absolute mess I am. This land is protected. You can't interact with it. Fair play, dude. Fair play. Anyway. Do I use left control for anything? That could potentially be my sprint. Don't know. God, I'm very impressed by, like, just the general aesthetic and vibe of this place so far. Right, where was the town hall? Town hall, one of these ones? This looks more like a mill or a tavern. Yeah, it is. Glory Fwhip. Do you reckon all these ones called Fwhip and their goblins are all inspired by Fwhip? As in Fwhip Fwhip. YouTube Fwhip. I feel like they must be, right? Why, hello there, lovely. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Name's Glory Fwhip, and this here's my little corner of the world. Pull up a stool, kick off them muddy boots, and let old Glory take care of you. You look like you've been through it, sweet pea, but don't you worry. Ales well that ends well. I like that saying. Ales well that ends well. I'm going to use that sometime soon. You can get some apple pie, health potion, kebab, named after her favorite smells. There was a bunch of us. There was meat kebab, apple pie, pussy. Only some people will get that reference. And the people who don't get that reference will be like, the fuck? But yeah, dude, they have done a wonderful job decorating this place. Holy. Rune Terrier, yeah, dude. This will be my first time dabbling on this. Who are you? Cardmongo. Are you brave enough to venture into the... Is that... Oh, Sylvie Maple. Bless her. Cass Maple. Where could my little troublebug granddaughter be? Oh, dear. What does she say? That's interesting that there's a follow. I wonder if they're running on the same... I wonder if they're running on the same path or if they're independent from one another. Useful commands. Quest mounts, pets wallet, servers, guild claim, set home, CH for channels. That's actually a good one to know. Oh, so like CH server, CH global. Nice. Okay, I like that more. And then slash help anyway. Oh, wow. Full commands UI. Brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. World portal. Interact to choose the world. Who is it I'm supposed to be going to meet? Visit Squibble the merchant. He has knowledge for you. Squibble, squibble. Squibble. Oh, right. It's literally a squibble flip over here. What do you say, pal? Want to make a deal today? Don't be shy. Coin don't spend itself. I don't. Sorry, bud. Can I sell stuff too? Ah, an entrepreneur. I like you. Here's the deal. You buy a stall, truly yours. Plunk it down in your protected area, and bam! Your own little player shop is up and running. Between you and me, friend, there's a trend? There's a trend market opening up in the future. Is that right? Maybe that's meant to say grand market? Not sure. Big money, big foot traffic. You want to get in early and set up your shops. Trust me. Damn. Make sure you join the Rune Terrier Town Hall on Saturday. A ton of crazy stuff is going to be announced. Oh, really? So is that like a sort of like a Discord event? People can listen in and get a glimpse of what's in the pipeline. The little roots are kind of sick. I'm assuming that applies slowing to like any mobs in the nearby area. Oh, we gotta go back and see Glory. My bad. A Discord event, nice. I mean, I won't be able to do that because I'm a busy boy on Saturdays usually. So that's you have a bite, have a chinwag. And any interesting rumors? Word round the barrel, pop it. There's a hidden fairy fountain tucked in a little cove not far from here. Folks say a sip will do you better than any tonic I could pour you. Mind your manners if you find it. Fairies don't suffer rude guests. Now, this next one's juicy. Past the big flower field sits an old ruined castle. Proper heartbreaker of a place. Travelers reckon there's an ancient elf hiding out there. Then what speak to her come back changed. Wiser, richer, smaller? Could be worth a wonder, huh? Sure. Cheers. All right, speak to Magnus at the portal in town. Got you, bud. Magnus Solarian, at your service. Ah, traveler! I felt the thread shift as you approached. Magnus Solarian, keeper of the portals, walker of the worlds, at your service.
I've spent more years than I can count weaving paths between realms. Unluckily for you, young one, I'm in a teaching mood today. Come closer. Don't be afraid of the sparks. Ah, fine question indeed. Each realm has its own region of our world and offers connections from both the US and EU. Same bones, different soul, you might say. Some wild, some peaceful, some yet untouched. They are where folk like you settle, build, and live your very own story. Step through a portal and a whole new world awaits you. All realms seem to regenerate their wilderness chunks every week, too. Oh, now that's a delight to share. The newest thread in the tapestry is Drift Vale. Fresh, almost unspoiled, full of promise. The kind of place where a clever soul might carve something truly of their own before the crowd arrive. If I were you, young one, I'd be among the first to step through. All right. Cheers, fella. A gruesome challenge. All right, what does this quest contain? Defeat the final boss in the zombie ruins. Okay, so nothing crazy, huh? No crazy sudden step up. So when you complete a quest, what does that do? Is that me accepting it? Oh, it is. It's me accepting it. Sure, I'll take them all on. Can you only... Oh, I see. You can only pin 4 quests at a time on the side. Interesting. But you can accept all of them. Very cool. All right. And then you got to collect a bunch of cobalt as well. I mean, I feel like a lot of these will just proc anyway, right? Collecting 50 of all these materials will just happen. You got weekly stuff. You got that stuff there. Going to get a green shard if we complete that quest. I mean, I suppose we just go in. Let's go to... Oh, interesting. So each of the zones also then has EU and US stuff. I mean, I suppose I'll go to Drift Vale Valley. Yeah, I suppose I'll go there. This is really cool so far. I'm digging this. All right. The Drifting Plains. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see who's about. Just Hytale is such a vibe, man. It really is. I don't envy having to build and decorate all of this, by the way. It's just... It's a lot. But they've done a phenomenal job of it so far. Ooh, what's that? Hello, friend. You're normally for the compendium. But what are you in this world? This land is protected. Okay. So I can't use that just here. The various swords as well. So we've got somebody else's spawn. Free meal at the Brothern. Come chill and drink. Visitor portal to Quiberia shop. And visit Union headquarters on Everroot EU server. Best guild. So is this now a world that I can then just interact with? I'd hope so. Ooh, hold on a minute. I think I've got something. Default loot bag. Oh, wow. Gosh. Rewards. You claimed an epic loot bag with 7 items in. Bread, lesser health potion, a sword, pickaxe, apple pie, cheese, and that as well. Sick. All right, pop me onto there. I do like the daggers a bit more, but the damage difference, what is it? Basic 8 to 14, 2 to 7. I mean, I can't not use the sword, right? I wonder if you gain proficiency in certain weapons, if that's a thing. Pop some bread in there as well. All right, let's go. Land is protected. So how far out do you have to go before you can actually interact with something? Let's try this. So that's still protected. So can you only mine in your own plot of land? I'm trying to understand, like, that. Oh my god, is that a ginormous wheat field? Damn. I don't remember what these abilities do, but we're going to find out. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, don't know what that does. Nice. Okay, we're taking out a bear from the get-go. Oof. Sorry, Froggo. You're probably next to go. Nice.
The Seedling Woods. Look at this place, dude. That land is claimed. God, this is a bloody massive. So is it a case of then you have to pop down a... God, my hair feels very matted. Just now realised. Amelia had this thing at school today, which was like a colour festival thing. She got covered in the stuff. And then I gave her a shoulder ride, which means I'm covered in the stuff. Oh, interesting. You get to see the thresholds. Right. That seems to do like 2 launches at an enemy. Can I break anything yet? The land is claimed by Driftvale Orbis Capital Guild. Okay. It's interesting that it tells you what's claimed. So what's that over there? Is that something somebody's built? So I guess now, is this essentially just like a Minecraft realm? Aside from the dungeon runs, obviously. Who's that? Gamer Grego. Hello. Have we figured out why Mumbo's first Hermitcraft episode keeps showing up in everyone's recommended? We haven't actually, no. I had the exact same thing happen. YouTube just does that sometimes. I always dread to think what it would do for me, like what videos it would suddenly put up for me. So this is somebody else's spot. Oh, wait, no, I can... So can I also break trees here? Hold on. Okay, I'm in unclaimed territory now. Sick. Now I've just got to try and find some territory that has trees. Good luck with that. What were some of my quests? So we're looking for 50 oak logs, 15 pieces of cobalt, birch wood, slate, 100 pieces of just regular stone. Okay. I mean, I suppose we can get regular stone easy enough. I suppose I would like to know how it is I get to the dungeons on this. Like, does the quest log actually say what area it's in? It says, defeat the final boss in zombie ruins. Speak to Carl the dungeon master to venture into the zombie dungeon ruins and defeat the last boss. So I'm guessing that is going to be back in town, potentially. I'm curious to know whether there's a quick way to travel back to town, should you want to return. Let's get some wood. Well, that is a big old tree. Damn. I'll try and take this from its roots. Nice. Get at him. Right, if we take this down, hopefully this will give us everything we want. Probably do with eating, couldn't I? Hold on. Nice. Press O, I think, opens the menu. Oh, very cool. Okay, nice. That's a handy shortcut. I think there's a server button, then you can pick hub to go back to town. Okay, sick. There we go. This might... Oh, no, these are redwood logs, not... Damn. They're not oak logs. Okay. Oh, there's a big old wolf there. I think Boreal Reach is going to be a bit soon for me. Oh, interesting. So it has the plot system. I remember seeing this as a mod. So you can see where people have got their various builds. Very cool. That's crazy work to just claim on top of the Forgotten Temple, by the way. You might notice something when you break the first one about what you want to do. Oh, I've only just seen your previous message. So the green puddle kind of roots them to the ground. Yeah, I assumed it would cause some kind of like slowing effect. Interesting. Gosh. There it is. So are they blocking people from getting into the Forgotten Temple? I suppose you don't need it on this server, but do they still have that thing where like if you crouch roll, you don't take any damage? I'm assuming that's still the case. They're like going to be no way getting in here. Oh no, you can get in. Nice. Let's see whether it actually lets you do the dimensional travel or not. Yeah, look, they've like full on set up shop in here. Oh, I like the little rune sigils on it. Very nice. One of those symbols was actually from the Does it work? It does. I'm assuming this remains entirely unaffected. Although, even though this is my first time on this server specifically, I'm not seeing it filling up the compendium in any capacity. So maybe compendium filling on multiplayer is not a thing yet. Do you have any trades? No, no trades from you. Oh, hello. You're not quite ready for arcane studies yet. Go and explore a little bit more and come back when you've gained experience. Hello. What you got for me? Spices, meat pie recipe. Yeah, this feels like it's just kind of the vanilla. Oh, there we go. Now we got the memories feature. Ah, so I think, doesn't it on multiplayer, they work on a shared basis, don't they? So those memories have probably already been handed in. Okay, let's go back to... I mean, I don't have a homestead actually set up. Servers, main hubs. So is the NA the only main hub? Yeah, looks like it might be. We'll go back there. Lovely to see you back on Hytale. My 3-month-old is also loving watching. Your 3-month-old? Can they even see the screen? I can't remember how old they are when they can actually see stuff and when they can't. Right, let's have a look about. I hadn't even thought about trying to go beyond the bounds of this starting area. See what else was on offer. Dr. Jones. 25% chance to earn this pet on victory. So I don't have a pet active. How do I get a pet? Let's have a look at the pets menu. You got people here that have got level 35 pets. Is there somebody here who talks about pets, maybe? You've got a market stall. Oh, these are all player market stalls. Wow, look at this. So they're selling greater health potions for 25 copper a pop. Crazy. Really cool stuff. Rentable shop starting from 1 silver. You can just temporarily rent a market front. Wow, 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 wow. There's some really fun, like, and interesting mechanics in this. I'm intrigued to know about these pets, but I don't know where you learn about them. Let's see what happens if we go up this way. Just intrigued to see if you can stray from the center of the hub and get out to another portion of the world. Because it's not fully valleyed in. Oh. Something down there. Oh my god. There's a whole, like, statue for Gaia there. Wow, those particle effects are stunning. Huh. So what's the intended way of getting here? This is just really pleasant, isn't it? It's just really pleasant and really nice. So I guess is the remainder of the gameplay loop currently is that you're essentially in like a realm, like almost like a plots-based vanilla Hytale world. And then eventually once you get decent enough gear, you can go and do the dungeon runs. And that's kind of the current game loop for now. I thought potentially there might be more expansive stuff. As in, like, I thought there'd be quest lines and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, go to Goldshire, do this, do that. Take out this many mobs or something. I want to know where this dungeon master is. Don't think I've seen your content in like 12 years. What up, dude? Welcome back. I'm still going. Channel nearly died a few times. We come back. We're like a cockroach. You can't kill me. So, is it maybe through one of here? One of these? Let's have a look. Let's go through to one of these areas. One of these areas might be like a one tap and you're dead situation, but we'll investigate it. Oh, brilliant. The world is on fire. Giant pyre at the entrance. Sick. A very aesthetic start to this zone. We've got a little like Viking type ship there as well. Very cool. Brave Wind Spawn. Look at that, dude. Wow. Yeah, so it feels like it's like just like a vanilla world aside from that. Which is kind of what I expected it to be for now. Building entire quest systems and everything would be a long, arduous process. I'm not looking to grind out the vanilla aspect today, but already I am thoroughly impressed. I kind of wish I could play one of the dungeons, but I don't know if that's going to be a choice or an option that I have. Just to sort of see how they've designed their dungeons, honestly. Let's go back. Hub. There we go. Let's see if we can find the way to get to the dungeon. I don't even know if you have to kill the mobs in order to finish the dungeon. Because some of the best times we saw for that dungeon run were like 40 seconds. Something mad like that. So let's look around the town for any more NPCs. So we've got Harrow, got Wellington. You need to beat the boss though. Oh, you do need to beat the boss. Interesting. So where do you even, how do you even get to said dungeon? Do the dungeons just appear in the various realms, or is there an NPC here you speak to be sent into the dungeon? You can show me. Right, I got you. I'm with you. Sorry, my stamina is cooked at the minute. Oh, was it Carl? Oh, I feel like I did speak to Carl before. Oh, yeah. I guess we're going into the zombie ruins. Good luck to me. Oh, damn, we actually get given some stuff as well. Repair kits. Guess we'll stick with that for now. Already got that chest piece. Guess a bow would be nice. Don't know if you can build in this world. I would imagine you can't. No, you can't. Okay, cool. In that case, then we'll put the bow on slot 1. Oh, God. So I can't go that way. Okay, there's a cave there. These are going to be angry boys. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to die pretty sharpish here, but we'll see. There we go. Oh, damn, damn. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm going to die here for sure. Oh my God, there's a DPS meter as well. That's nuts. Oh God. Very lucky. Sounded like somebody just tried to launch something at me. Do you lose all your stuff upon death or nah? So is that taunt the E ability? Signature 15 to 44. Yeah, maybe change the... actually, no, to be fair, I think at the minute, actually, I do like the glide through that we get from that. Oh! Oh my god, the zombie chickens everywhere, bloody hell. I've obviously just got in here almost naked, so this is not going to go well for me. But I just wanted to see what a dungeon looked like. You know what I mean? There are a ton of mobs. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. God, they're quick, dude. They're so fast. Okay, we're good. Oof. I hope I don't lose all my stuff when I die. When he defeated 50% of the mobs so far. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Jesus Christ. There's a mad cow as well. That'll work. That'll work for me. That'll work for me. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Way too many of them. Goodness me. Did they finally fix the thing where if I tab off of this sword, it's not going to get rid of the ult? That was always one of the more annoying things with Hytale's combat system. Those mobs are chasing me, I'm well aware of that. Tell you what, considering that I am naked right now, not a shabby first showing. Oh my god, it's like a full-on ritual circle. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Nice, just don't let him ever stay in your range. Okay, not bad, not bad. Take everything, dude. Take everything. In fact, I don't think I need to eat just yet. Okay, 80% of the mobs are dealt with. I'm assuming, does this stop or no? Or do you go deeper into the woods? Doesn't feel like it. It feels like that would be the end of it. Maybe the remaining mobs were the ones that were at the bottom of the hill. Or is that the finish? Let's go check out the other mobs. If it is a case of just simply clear the mobs, we might have actually blagged this. Nice. 84% of them done. Alright, here we are. Nice. Cool, 96%. Who else are we waiting on? Gonna lurk and eat Japanese snacks, dude. I'm jealous. Nihon no tabemono. What's the word for snacks again in Japanese? It's something like yatsu something or something like that. Are you the last enemy to defeat? A bear? Or are you... No, you're just for style points, aren't you? You're just set dressing. Oh, I see. That was a checkpoint. Interesting. %. Now what happens? Do I have to go over here to finish it all? This feels like it's the end of this little encounter area. Is it when I stand in here when I've hit 100, then we're good? Or do we go beyond? Let's see how far it lets me run this way. I feel like I'm going to hit a wall here, potentially. Yeah. What is my goal? says enemies defeated 100%. So how do I get out of here? There's got to be something I'm missing. Do I maybe go up there? There's a big structure there, I think. Oh no, there's more. I think I do go up there though. Okay, let's go up this way. Yeah, okay, there's something happening there. Nice. Oh god. Can't see. Oh, I see. So that just gives you a bit of movement for a moment. Interesting. Nice. Oh, there we go. Some health pots. Lovely. All right, what awaits us here? Checkpoint. Oh, he's a big boy. All right. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, damn. All right. Hold on a second. Just get a little bit of a runaway from him. What else we got? Where are my daggers, actually? Damn. Oh, boy. Run, 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 run. Need a quick bit of health. Nice. Nice. Oh, oh, he's done a stinky. He's done a stinker. He's got me with a stinker. Oh, go. Get out. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Ah, fuck. Do I respawn here? Oh, I respawn here, though. And it continues to fight. Interesting. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Anytime he gets too close to me, I can just do this to get away, I think. Oh, he's been dazed. Heightened damage. Go on. Go on. Go on. Nice. Got it. Sweet. Oh, gosh. Run. Oh, God. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, oh, I didn't run away quick enough. Fuck. Ah, almost. Got him. Bam. There you go. Very loud jingle. Jesus Christ, that's noisy. And there you go. That's a little dungeon run. I feel like the pathing up to here wasn't the most obvious. I feel like you get drawn in by big fucking runic symbol on big rock. You don't really, it doesn't feel natural to turn them back a 180 to then go up the hill. But there you go. Quest complete, I think. Let's check the quest. Was that the quest, the story one? Yeah, I guess it must be. Quest has been cleared. Interesting. So will you now let me go to another dungeon? Oh, you only let me go to the zombie ruins. Interesting. Very cool. All right. Well, we've had a little fix of that, a little taste of that. Let's see what other servers they've got. Worlds, servers. What have we got? Day one Hytale server network. Sure, let's see what that one is. Just intrigued to see what they're bringing to the table. Oh, God. Flip my mouse. Oh, damn. Sci-fi was not on my bingo card. Holy moly. God, you move fast around this lobby. You got mini games, Hightown, SMP. So is that literally just for doing, yeah, build, explore, survive together, survivor multiplayer? And what's in the big building? What's in the big center one? Nothing. Okay. This is sick though. I love the aesthetic. So they've got Quee Blast and also Bike Crashers. Sure. Let's give this a try. Quee Blast. Fast-paced arena shooter, up to 8 players. First to 50 kills wins. Sure, join a random game. They've even got room codes as well. I like that. I rate it. So if you want to play a game with people specifically from your stream, essentially like doing a plobby, they've got that all ready to go. Anybody in here though? Don't know if they are. So you hold left click and that's giving you that. Soda rifle. Hold left click for that kind of frequency. Oh, and it has like a cooldown on when each one comes back up as well. Sick. So how do you use that? That's right. The fish sword. Yeah, done by the fish sword, bro. Oh, ouchie. Sick. Well, this is fun. This is going to be like Roblox, isn't it? Where Roblox has a game that literally looks like COD. Oh, shield, yeah. Go on. Where's the enemy? What does that do? Oh, it's an elevator. Wow. Damn. Oh, I've got it as well. Oh, then that's not in player. Oh, I just absolutely decimated them in one shot like they did to me. That's where I just saw them. I hear shots. Where are they? Oh, they were behind me. Oh, don't change my gun. Why would it do that? There's two of them. There's two of them. Oh, I've not even been using my dash. I've been wondering how they move that quick. Okay. Oh, the game's over. Keep playing. Nice. Dude, I tell you what, minigame stuff, having all this UI and everything working seamlessly. And this is before the GUI update as well. I feel like GUIs are going to get real clean real quick once this all kicks in. Where's an enemy? Grab this speed boost. Is there anybody else in here right now? How do I see like the server list? I guess it's on map, isn't it? Okay, there's one other person in here still. Thank God. Nice. Dude, honestly, this feels great. This feels really fun. This isn't with a GUI update. I mean, not to my knowledge, no. This is probably them just using the most primitive stuff that they have available. How does this work? Okay, so it's just one big ass launch. All right, cool. Oh, it's changed to the soda rifle already. Yeah, dude, this feels clean. Don't you take me out with that fish. Ain't no chance. Ain't no chance, dude. Ain't no chance you're taking me out with no dad. No fish. No fish. No goddamn fish. Where are you? Where are you? I feel like I heard them that way. Where'd you go, friend? There you are. Oh. Oh. Oh, almost got you. Oh, I really thought that would get them. Nice. God, this is already such a nice, like, demo of what's possible, isn't it? This is great. Oh, I'm having such a good time with this. Right in the back of the head. They had no idea I was there. For those of you just joining us, by the way, we're on Hytale. This is Hytale. Oh, give me the fish. Give me the fish. They're getting it. They're getting it. Where are they? Where are they? They're getting done by the fish. Guaranteed. Unless I accidentally pick up another weapon, which I'm hoping to not do. Come on. Hit him with a fish. Hit him with a fish. Where are they? They didn't leave, did they? I hope not. There they are. They're going to come up here. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, they didn't. Where'd they go? Oh, I heard them. Oh! Yes! Got him with a fish! Got him with a fish! Oh. Oh, they're scared. They've got into the void because of it. They don't want to get fished again. Ouchie. Whoa. Fish. Oh, I've run out of dashes. No! Oh, it's changed my gun. It's changed my gun. Little popcorn boy. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is great. I'm having a blast with this. They might be behind me. The map design is nice as well. Like, I really like the layout of it. The dash ability feels pretty cool as well. You feel like you can actually do like these kind of crazy angles. It feels like actually holding down the spacebar makes the jump slightly elongate as well. So if you're wanting to go for those slightly bigger launches, then that's totally viable. Oh, I got him with a fish, bro. I mean, I don't want to do this for another 5 minutes, but that's pretty cool. Hub. Don't have permission to do that command. Oh, you press O and it brings up this thing. Servers. Qui blast. Oh. How dare you? How dare you? So maybe the other game's not available at the minute, or is it because that other game's potentially unpopulated? We just got to pepper him with bullets. Dude, I'm absolutely dominating here. I'm going to have a UAV in no time. Damn. I'm investigating the search bar in the keybinds menu just for you. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's... I think because this game has so much variety in what people will be doing with it, whether it's like developing, building, fighting, crafting, all that sort of stuff, when there are so many potential keybind conflicts or just so many potential keybind inputs, I think a search is very necessary. Fortnite fell victim to that for a long time, but having a search bar, phenomenal. I know whenever I play in a mod pack of Minecraft, like a more extensive mod pack, I always have some form of keybind search, just because it feels a bit necessary. Oh, you fished me, you son of a... Let me go back in. I want to go on to the other one, the other server. I haven't looked at Hytale since a week or two after the game came out. It looks like I've missed a lot. That's basically been the topic of our stream today. It's just going through all that stuff, checking out the new things. So we said there were 2 games available here. So there was Qui Blast, which we just played. What was the other one called? Bike Crashers. Recommended 4 players. Get to 100 coins first. Oh, we're not going to get that, are we? Start. Yeah, we won't be able to do that just now. That's fine. What else we got? What other servers are popping right now? Let's see what's on this one. Hello, Pay. How you doing? You alright? You alright? Okay. Skyblock, survival, land claim. Ooh. It's a nice build. Oh, wow. It really goes out. Look at that sidebar as well. Feels like a very old school Hytale sidebar, doesn't it? Minecraft score bar. Okay, so this one's just kind of got like the expected vanilla game mode you would have. What else we got? Servers. Quebec network, mini games coming soon. I imagine the rest of them probably all have the same kind of thing. Hynetic, was that listed higher up here? I mean, unless this bar across the top is just random stuff. Let's try Hynetics. We've not been on that one just yet. Serverless doesn't have any sort of player count or ordering based on that stuff yet. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want that. You know what I mean? Ooh. I don't want to click on a privacy policy to join a Hytale server. Are you kidding? Hard pass from me. The stuff in the top bar is stuff featured by us. Oh, is it? Okay, that makes sense. Game seems to have frozen. Won't let me click quick to main menu or reconnect. So I'll kill that off real quick. Relaunch it. Intense music for a game crash. Goddamn. Play. This has been really cool. It's been really interesting to see this sort of stuff. Maybe we'll try installing the Zelda mod before the end today. Give that a go. All right, here we go. Worlds, servers. What's Dark Tale? It's gonna be like a gothic kind of vibe. A world shaped by territorial warfare, faction politics, and conquest. Okay. Getting started. Yeah. Joining a region server, forging your faction. So that's essentially like a guild, I would assume. Founding your first city. Bloody hell. So you have to craft a bindstone, claim territory. City districts. Constructing structures. Farming center dungeon. The center dungeon is the main source of progressive loot, where you're able to put your skills to the test by going alone or with your teammates. The location of the center dungeon is found at 00. Okay. Beginning a siege. Oh my god, so this is really like heavy multiplayer. Custom built center dungeon. I mean, a lot of these will be a big time investment. It's just so... I just love how buildings look in Hytale. Like every server I've been on so far, everything just looks so clean. You know what I mean? EU server 1. Let's have a look. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull up CurseForge. And we will take a look at the Zelda mod. And we can also just generally look at what's popular on this list at the minute. So this is a bindstone. You're not in a faction. You must be in a faction to interact with it. Cool. How's the map looking? Oh yeah, there you go. You can start to see the outlines of other people's factions and stuff. Interesting. Cool. All right. Let's go back out. Let's have a look at CurseForge. Because it has been a while. I'm just going to press update all on all mods. Because it's been a hot minute since I looked at any of this sort of stuff. Oh, Hytale I've actually already got in there. It just needs to update. Sick. Discover. What you got? Forgotten Creatures. Mimic Tail. Add sneaky mimics disguised as chests that drop rare loot and mimic coins for trading. That sounds cool. Some of them are dummies. You got special currency. The mimic chests themselves. Little squishy guys. Okay. What else we got? Biome Super Bloom Canyon. Endless leveling. How do you view by like most popular? Popularity. Better map. What does better map look like? It's a lot of change logs. Aye, aye, aye. It's a lot of config. At a glance, I can't tell what's different, but I mean, it must be good. What else we got? RPG leveling and stats. End game quality of life. Have they made something that looks like the end? Gallery. Damn. There is a dragon of description there. Crazy ass particle effects as well. MMO skill tree and abilities. I love that Violet's mods are still so high up on the popularity. It's so sick. Violet's plushies there as well. Boats, I guess they'll be rendered useless soon enough. Macaw, oh yeah, Macaw was porting over a bunch of mods, weren't they? High UI is what I think a few people were using for now until the other UI stuff comes in. There's one just called Zelda Gear, but that's not the what was it called? The Hytale. I mean, Hytale should just work. I create new world, great world, exploration, Hytale. How is it you add the mods again? Wait, cancel. Delete world. Was it? I might have missed an option in here. Oh, mods. It's a whole separate sub menu. I completely blanked on that. Tick. Apply. Go. Let's have a look. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. Oh, I've got 7 Japanese reviews. Let's quickly do those. Ichimonji, straight line. Ryosha, both people. Hayeru, to grow. Kiniru. Oh, to be happy? Yeah. Kiniru. Ichimonji. This is not, or not yet. Chonai is neighborhood. To grow. This is me. Ryosha. Neighborhood. This is house. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. All right, cool. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for this guy. 10 out of 10. All right. It's been a while. We're back. Now I'm intrigued to know how these dungeons work. Do they just appear randomly in the world? Are they overworld structures? Are they underworld only structures? Game mode, spectator. Oh, can I enable cheats? Might need to go back out. Hold on. Worlds, Hytale. Oh, you can set backups now. Sick. Okay. How do you make it so you have cheats on? Oh, you just have to op yourself. Oh, God, yeah, you do. God, it's been so long since I've played, I've forgotten all of this. Because obviously everything's just technically a server, isn't it? Ba-doo-doo, op self. Nice. All right, cool. Game mode. Oh, game mode spec. Oh, game mode self. No, wait, what? Game mode. I guess we can just go creative. There you go. I just wanted to see where these auto dungeons are. Because there are supposed to be like kind of like Hytale, Zelda themed dungeons. I'm not seeing any off the jump. Unless there is a way that you trigger the dungeon runs. Let's have a look at the Hytale notes. Curse Forge. Hytale. Let's see if it describes it here. A mod that adapts items on locations from the Legend of Zelda series. The Hytale. Master Sword, Hiding Shield, the Ocarina of Echoes. Damn. Hookshot, Bomb Flowers, Fire Rod, Deku. Deku Mask has been added now. Wow. Visitable locations. The Temple of Time, the Elden Depths. Let me show you all this. So look at all this stuff that you got in here. Temple of Time, Melding Depths, Glacial Pits, the Lost Woods, Forgotten Hollows, Hidden Places, the Tree House. That's it. So grotto holes are the primary way of moving between Orbis and pockets of Hyrule. That's what we're looking for. They are craftable, but they usually generate within the Lost Woods and eventually the Overworld. Okay, sure. We said they generate in the Forgotten Woods. You do locate, biome, forgotten. What was it? Oh, Lost Woods, wasn't it? Hytale, no. Woods, no. I mean, I suppose I can just spawn one, can't I? Let's just do that. Let's do it. Oh, this is the thing that I wished for before. Is when you open up this screen, I press enter and it brings up that one. You press T and it doesn't do anything. I want the search to be able to be triggered without having to move my mouse and move my hand to my mouse. So I want to be able to press tab and then just start typing like, you know what I mean? Having to click up here, kind of annoying. Here we go, Hytale. All of that's going out the top of the screen. Hold on. There are song sheets as well. There are different bomb bags. God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Holy moly. Oh, there's even the different tunics as well. You know what would be sick? If somebody rebuilt the Zelda Adventure Craft map / mod, but brought it all into Hytale like this. That'd be nuts. Ooh. Game mode survival. Oh, game mode. Oh, it's game mode A. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, it uses up a bit of stamina. Oh, dude. And then when does that replenish? Dude, hell yeah. The ocarina. Can you actually play a proper song with it, or? Oh, here we go. Signature note. D. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So it's D, D, E, R. Primary note is on B. Oh, wait. What other buttons did it say? Certain sequences of 6 notes will trigger magical effects. So the signature on D is the D note. You got D, F, A, and D high. D, D high. Oh, wait. I feel like there's one note that I'm missing in there. I've got E and R are working fine. Left click and right click are working. It's the signature move. Ah, there it is. Oh! I made something appear. Wait. Oh, wait. So when you're in first person... Sorry, I was going into third person. When in first person, there's an actual UI. Okay. Hmm. Oh, wait. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Maybe the Song of Time. I can't remember how they go, chat. I can't remember how they go. Or I'd totally play them if I did. What else we got? Fire Rod. Wow. Damn. Hero's Bow. Does that just fill up on charges as well as time goes on? Or do you need to get arrows for it? BDA, BDA. Okay, hold on. What would BDA? BDA, so that's BD. Ah, okay. Whoa! There you go. What was that? What other ones you got for me? DFAB, DFABD. So that would be DFA. Okay. Wait. DFABD, yeah. I guess it has to be 6 notes rather than 5. I wonder what that black hole one we did before was. What else you got? The hero's pouch. What does that do? Oh, the hero's pouch is just like a backpack. The hook shot. Damn. So we can just connect to anything. How far away does it reach? I guess as long as it's a valid block, it will do it. So when you're building a dungeon, you can just construct it out of blocks that aren't going to snip to it. Okay, nice. Hytale shield as well. And the sword. There you go. Nice. Nice. What else we got? Magic jar. Artisan shield. Flow. Successful bashes grant a burst of signature energy. Flammer will get burned while holding this, will leave you vulnerable. Okay, interesting. Oh, you've got the song. ADF. Okay, hold on. What was it again? A is that one. D is R. Is that right? A, low D. Oh, maybe it's the low D I need instead. Hold on. Oh, no, that is the low D. Low D, low D. A, low DF, A, low DF. So A is R. It is a fun little UI that it has, though, for it. So does it appear in the third person, the little notes? No, in the third person, you only see those little things. That's so fun that it has like a different... It actually has like a little interface of played notes in the first person perspective. I really rate that. I think that's great. Bro, you're so fucked and you don't even know it yet. Ah, actually, I'm so fucked. I don't even know it yet. Whoops. Game mode. Hey, got it. Nice. Let's see if we can get one of those holes. What was it called? Oh, there are different kinds of bows as well. You got all the different tunic stuff. So let's have a nosy. Oh, here we go. These are the different sheet musics you can play. Let's see what they've got for us. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. AD... Oh god, wait. So that's A low D, A low D. So ADA, DAD, ADA, DAD. Which one's low and high? Orange is high, so... Oh, God. I've already done this wrong. Oh, no, I haven't. So what does that do? Echoes of... Aria of Echoes. A mystical song that reveals the true nature of anything the melody washes over. Huh, okay. What's this one? Ode to Twilight. BFD AFB. BFD AFD. BFD AFD. BFD AFD. BFD AFD. So it'll be BFD. Oh god, that's a tricky one. BFD D AFD. No, did that wrong. Oh, what's this one? Again, really cool way that it shows you how these songs work. Song of Shifting. Temporarily change the shape of mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, where are these little, like, holes it mentions? Cloak of Power. No, I don't want that. I want the entrance into the world. What did it say it was called again? A grotto. Here we go. Decorative. Oh, that's a decorative grotto. Grotto to the Elden Depths. Oh, so there's actually grottos for the various different... Grotto Hole Return Door. Grotto Return Light. Oh, I see. Now there's an F. Oh, they're disconnected from the server because they tried to use it in the wrong dimension. Damn. This is really cool. I just want to. I want to have a look at one of the dungeons. I just want to have a see what it feels like to run around in one. So let's not do that one. Let's use one of these ones to go in, right? Glacial Pits. Game mode. A. See, that's a returner. That's not what we want. So do you break them down? And it just turns to dirt afterwards. Okay, interesting. Alternate entrance. Temple of Time. What the fuck? What does that look like? Oh, wow. Look at the bloody different ores looking like they're fragments. Oh, God. And then you literally get to pull the Master Sword as well. That's fun. Oh, there's a cheeky chest up there. What's inside of you? Oh, the shield. Okay, nice. That's really cool. So you might come across, I guess, like a structure to go into that. Lost notes. As you read the notes, a spark ignites a small flame in the back of your mind. Each word stokes the fire, the simple flame soon raging into an inferno, blazing almost out of control, then surrounded by the ashes of what you thought was possible. You see it clearly, an idea shining as radiantly. Use this item to unlock the ability to craft grottos to the Elden Depths. Damn. It's just I'm finding it interesting that I can't actually do any of these. There's a fairy fountain grotto as well. Oh! Oh, you walk onto it. Sick. And I guess, is there like a jar? Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. There are Triforce shards to get? Oh my god. I didn't realize how dense this mod was. Oh my god. I almost need to just start like a fucking playthrough of this. Bruh. You're kidding me. Oh, they're on the ceiling. That's fun. It makes sense that they're on the ceiling. So wait, all these other ones I placed, if I just walk on them, they'll take me there. Huh. Okay, I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be spoiled. Oh, that's got to be a thing. That's got to be a thing we do. We have to play Hytale at some point. That looks phenomenal. Oh my god. How is that not higher up like the popularity list? That already looks crazy. Damn. That looks sick as fuck. That looks sick as fuck. Where even is it on the list, like rankings wise? I'm just looking through the list now, but I don't think I even see it. I mean, yeah, like I was saying before, one of the things I would love to do is I would love to build out some of the battle maps for doing some Daggerheart stuff or whatever else, even D&D stuff in the future. The main thing I need is to be able to place something down or right click at a point that I'm looking at, and from that block it makes a particle effect appear showing like the radius of however many meters. I can have it be varying meters, maybe even a chat command so I can do stuff as well. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, damn. Crazy, dude. Crazy, crazy stuff. Let me close that bad boy off. Nice. And I think that's me done for today, chat. Thanks for watching. It's been really weird, actually. Today, I didn't have anything to edit. Luckily, I was kept busy with, like, some offline stuff, but, like, Dungeon Delivery is, like, done now. Finished. Finito. I've still got to put in some artwork in the coming days. I do still need, by the way, if you haven't already, please send me highlights of your favorite moments from the series. You don't have to send me like a clip or a link to the timestamp or anything. If you could just tell me what moment it was and give me some semblance of where to look, that'd be incredible. Basically, I just need to pull a few clips for a little highlight reel that's going to go somewhere in the finale. I probably only need like 2 minutes worth of footage. So honestly, like 5 or 6 clips, something like that. It's not tons. It's just I'd rather they be sourced from actual people's favorites. I did start going through the videos today and looking at like the retention, like, you know, when you see like little spikes in people watching. I went and did that today, and I thought that would be pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Let me do my Japanese before I go. Let's have a look. This is Zensha. It's not. So what are you again? Oh, Shin. Of course it's Shin. I'm stupid. It means whole body. Yeah, that's fine. Mirai. This is a new one. This is Tool, which is Gu. Kite. Tools. This means important? No. Does it mean stamp? Postage stamp. Yeah, okay, fair. In fact, I'm not going to do this now. I can't be asked. I'm just going to go. Betty's final moments. I think what I'm looking for is more funny moments, like the laugh out loud moments from the series. Just because it's like a funny reminiscence of the series. Gosh, sorry. Let's see who's live right now that I follow. Who's streaming? What's people playing? What is Dregs? Katie's playing some... It just says new friend... new game with friends. I don't know what that is. Oh, and also May is playing it as well. Let's go raid May. We're giving Katie a raid much more recently than we have May, so... Let's do that. Raid Mazes _ Nice. All right. Go and enjoy May's stream. If you haven't already, go check out Dungeon Delivery. The latest episode that dropped yesterday was a big boy. Big in length, big in content, big in drama, big in heartbreak, big in everything. Very much worth a watch. The finale drops Thursday next week. I can't stop fucking yawning. Oh, see you later. Bye. Good night.